It's like the spirit is telling you, no, wait, it's not the case. Because you are worrying so much, you are asking them to those questions, the wrong questions. You are making them feel unbalanced, and you are pushing them towards the past person because they think that they were happier. They never will be happy here as they've been once there. Welcome to Let It Go Tarot. Thank you for tuning in. This is Love Reading by Gemini for July 2021. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, click the bell button and like this video if it will resonate with you. Thank you. If you need a private reading, there is a link to my website in the description box. I'm starting with oracle cards to have an insight. Please feel it, guys. I love it. And we have straight away two cards. We have details, which means the spirit guides want you to make sure that you know what you're doing, that you know what you're signing, that you know what the situation is about, or make sure that you are looking closely at the situation and seeing some details because they are important. Look, there is the word clarity. It's important for you to see something in the situation, and we have a balancing act for you to be able to balance something either in your life or in that situation, for you to be able to keep the balance whatever is happening, because I truly feel like this is very difficult situation you are currently in, and there is love involved, and this is difficult to keep it going, the balance, to create a balance in that situation. And one card from this deck, let's see. Gemini. Breathe. It's important for you to breathe, to hold the peaceful space in your heart for this balance. And knowing more will help to bring balance. And as well, I feel when this card came out, it's like, don't react too quickly. Spend time on making sure that you want to react this way, that this is the proper way, to not lose something, to not lose definitely balance. Let's see, I will pull this side for your energy, this one for the person you're dealing with. Do you want to swap the roles if you resonate with other side more? Let's see, what's happening in your mind, what's heavily on your mind. The Hierophant, Taurus energy, marriage, commitment, high level of commitment. Institutions, leader, looking for the answers, looking for somebody who will help you. Counselor, sorry. Okay, let's see, one more card. Looking for somebody who can help in that situation. And we have Queen of Cups. Heavily on your mind, Taurus, trying to rescue the marriage, trying to show for somebody lovable, trying to balance the situation in this commitment, in this relationship, in this something. For some of you, this is definitely marriage, but this is somebody who is trying to use intuition, trying to balance something in the situation, maybe to rescue it, or trying to find details which can still bring something alive to life. This is something, in that person, in this deck, is Queen of Cups, is pregnant. It as well might be that you are looking for higher level of commitment, or you found somebody, Queen of Cups, somebody you felt in love already, and thinking when they will commit to you. Or you are thinking about making that another step, engaging arrangements. Whoever you're dealing with, they have 4 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords and 7 of Pentacles. They are not that quick into investment. This card is to slow down, is to not necessarily wanting to go fast, not necessarily knowing if they meant to do something. They want to slow down, they want to stay, think, recuperate, and you see, they are doing a balancing act as well on those swords in this deck, which means they are trying to avoid something, they are trying to not walk on the ground, which means they don't want to follow a certain way in terms of investment, because they're not feeling like they meant yet, or they don't feel that this is the place where they meant to invest. Okay, what's happening in your life currently, Gemini? Okay. We have the moon, Pisces energy. Secrets. You feel like you know, like something is happening, like this is why the spirit guides are telling you to get more details. Make sure that you know everything and do it with compassion, with grace, with peace. The moon, you don't know something is hidden from you, and subconsciously you feel like that person is not revealing something to you, but I don't feel any bad vibes. I don't feel like this is by purpose. It's like they maybe don't know even themselves if they want to invest, if they want to be here, or I don't think like they are hiding something. But we have 6 of Cups and 9 of Swords. The moon, with the moon. And 9 of Swords, being anxious about this. It's like, for some of you guys, you are scared that behind your back that person wants to go back to their past, because you're anxious about something from the past which you're not seeing. It means, for me, it means that you are concerned about their past, that person's past, because otherwise you would know something. You wouldn't have to question it because it would be your past. Which means you're thinking that behind your back, behind the scenes, something which you don't know. And in this deck, there are pregnant people as well. But and there are 2 ladies, yes, which means that person might be dealing with their past person. And either you anxious or they are anxious, that they have to, you anxious, that they are dealing with their past person. Okay, because they behave like they don't want to commit, and they behave like they're constantly thinking about something, or maybe they're even talking with you about their past too often, and you are concerned that this is happening too often, and what this is about. Not nicely, they might be complaining about the past person, but this is what is happening. If somebody cannot release the past person, it means they're still bounded, either by karma and they have to apologize or something like that, or they cannot release because they're still in love with the past person. And it will be always difficult to compete with the memories of that person you're dealing with about the day past, because it's a memory, especially if there was anything good which took place between them some time ago. And what's happening in their life? Well, they have Death, Scorpio energy, King of Cups, beautiful because you have Queen of Cups, and a Queen of Pentacles, many people. What's happening in their life? There is a couple, definitely, but the couple which doesn't, from different suits. For me, they vibe on the same frequency, but not necessarily, they vibe on the same level, but not necessarily in the same frequency. I mean, we have a Queen and King, but one is Cups and one is Pentacles. One is stable, one is grounded, and one is just about love. And we have Death, transformation, or putting that to death. That person, for some of you guys, that person is trying to end relationship with somebody it didn't work previously. Which means still they might be reminiscing about the past person, and they might be still thinking if this is still rescuable. And this is why they are avoiding investing fully into your relationship, because they are still maybe trying to see if this is something which can transform and they can go back to. I don't know why they are not trusting you, why they are not feeling like your relationship with you always still will be even better than the one they had once already. Let's ask why they are not trusting you, why they are not trusting you and still reminiscing about the past person. The Sun, because they've been Leo energy, because they've been once happy there. They've been once happy there, and they maybe not experience this yet with you, or they cannot give up on this happiness from the past, and they still like reminiscing. And we have 5 of Wands. This is inner conflict. This is inner conflict within themselves. They cannot forget about the good days from the past. Why they cannot inner conflict? This is like, for some of you, you argue too much with that person, and they don't feel like you ever will, sorry, but they feel because you argue so much, guys, then they think that like they never will be able to be that happy with you like they've been with the past person. And maybe this is what the spirit guides are telling you: breathe more. And the balance is needed here, balancing act, being a little bit more peaceful. And because the spirit guides advising it to you, it means there is potential. You are the person, definitely. You're meant to be together. It's just a matter of you not worrying about that they still in love with the past person. It's like the spirit is telling you, no, wait, it's not the case. Because you are worrying so much, you are asking them to those questions, the wrong questions. You are making them feel unbalanced, and you are pushing them towards the past person because they think that they were happier. They never will be happy here as they've been once there. But they are not meant to be together. They're not suitable to each other. Rather, look, if that is a King of Cups, then you are meant to be together. You are the couple, suitable to each other, on the same frequency, on the same level. It's beautiful, but you being so worried, you thinking that there are secrets, and you constantly arguing about that, and talking before thinking, causes that person thinking that they meant to go back because they never will be happy here. Yes? Which is not true. You both will harm each other if it will happen. What's the advice from the spirit guides? We have 8 of Cups, living emotionally. But in this deck, 8 of Cups looks like justice, like Libra. You have scales, which are balanced. What about this? The Tower in reverse. We have 8 of Cups and the Tower in reverse. It's like living something which you are preventing from happening, which means it as well, the Tower in reverse is as well accusations. Thinking badly about something, avoiding something, but as well accusations. It's like spirit guides advising you to leave. False accusations. It's like balance the scales. It's like see from somebody else's perspective. See your stuff equal to the somebody else as well. Be balanced. Breathe. Yes? Allow, see, balance, avoid accusations, because it can break the situation, it can work against you. Balance act is needed. Yes, look at that balance. This is why this I've been asked by spirit guides to pick up this particular deck, and maybe because this looks like this Eight of Cups, where you have to leave something behind now, emotional attachment. And this card talks about balance as well. You cannot be that emotional here and accuse the other person, because it pushes that person towards somebody else. You're doing this unconsciously, because you are trying to find details, and definitely because you don't like the situation as it is, because it takes too long for that person to invest. But it might be the reason of the whole problem here, that person is scared and they're feeling like they have to avoid touching the ground with you, because they feel like they have to fight here, fight for their own happiness. Just I would say, leave it for itself to unfold. If that person is not meant to be in your life, which doesn't look like, then they will disappear from your life. Just leave it. And it's better to leave that person act as they wish, for you to find out eventually what they wish is truly. Yes? They have Seven of Wands. They spirit guides advising them, Seven of Wands. Because we are here for lessons, And Ace of Pentacles. You see? This is the spirit guides advising them to fight and protect the new beginning which they have. And I feel strongly that they have a new beginning about you, and they're thinking about going back to somebody. But this is not about going back. They are thinking, the spirit guides are telling that person, if that person would listen, to protect and defend the new beginning which they have, which can bring stability. The first pentacle of 10 of them, and that path to the Hierophant, to that committed relationship, which they can build something beautiful. Let's see. What do you think about that person? What are you thinking about that person? What Gemini is thinking about that person? Like I hear right now, give them, I heard it, give them a space to breathe. Give them a space to breathe, and they will, once they are happy with it, with themselves, they will be drawn to you like a moth to the light. To the light. Just give them a space to breathe. Stop asking questions. Be balanced. Yes? Lovely. Did we get... Connection. You think that connection is broken. That it's not repairable. But they say, no. Stop accusing. Just leave it as it is. It will fix itself. Just don't break it more. And what they are thinking about you, that you scorn ex-lover. What? They might be thinking about scorn ex-lover. They might be thinking about somebody who is, one more, the past person, and they are having that deep doubts, or mercy is waking up in their heart, because that person, the past person, is begging them for coming back. And this probably is what you're not seeing here. And yes, but the spirit guides are telling you, show them you better option, or business option, not option, but that they can have everything what they dreamt about with you. And battling addictions. They're thinking about you, that you are battling addictions. They're thinking that you are addicted to something. But I feel more like you are, or you might be talking about some past traumas with them too often, and being scared that they will repeat it with you. You may be too anxious, and it looks like you are too anxious about something which took place in the past, and you are thinking that this will be repeated here, that it will happen again here, and you are accusing them about this without them yet doing it, and they're thinking about you, that you are scorn ex-lover, that you are you have too many baggage, too many traumas, and you bring into that relationship, and that you need to battle it. But they don't, nobody wants to be involved in somebody else's trauma. We have to battle it ourselves before we will go to the new beautiful beginning. That person definitely will protect this new beginning with you, if only it will be clean, without the previous baggage. I hope it will help somebody. Thank you for watching.